Brooklyn. We've got Michael Porter. Dimon out there with Trey. Then there's Sharp, and it's Minot in at the 4. And
you know, BA, you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you, Ryan.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Nets trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Pass to MP. Six to shoot. Launches a 3. Here's Sharp. Count that one. Sharp's got 10 points in the game.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. The rebound by Dimon. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. From deep, MP. Pass to Clowney. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Sharp.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Here's Adams. The 3 from Thompson. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
MP shot is off.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Thompson.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Whoa. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Nets trail by 12. Pass to MP. Thompson with some nice D.
He's aggressive and then just trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
VanVleet misses.
Okay.
Here's Dimon. Pass to MP. The deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets, now holding a 12-point lead. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You figured they might want to come out and run.
Look at
and
how are you shooting floaters on this pitch?
They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And so in the game for the Nets, Saraf is out there with MP. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at power forward. Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
MP with it. Still no points. Again, MP missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to VanVleet. Shoots from 12. Brooklyn pulls it in. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. they just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Pass to Porter.
Just give me
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young, with room to grow.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's MP from outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith finds Durant. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Toure. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
And Houston has possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Steven Adams checked in for Clint Capella. And the Nets also making a change. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. MP with it. Durant covering. From deep, MP. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Pass to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And here's Smith. Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Wow, he sent off the offense.
Has been leading the charge for Houston. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back to the game after this break.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man.
Okay, now let's see. And that'll do it for us.
I thought I could lead the team offensively or defensively. Now I'm about to show them perfectly.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find.
Because I really should have had to make this
Making a switch here. MP's checked in.
MP.
That's true.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Smith right side. Outside Durant. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 28.
A 3-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Jabari Smith out there with Steven Adams. And it's Shepard into the 1 spot.
Bro. Come on,
That's the 5 for Houston right now. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and soar over most any defender.
To the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
The Nets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And here's MP from outside. Rockets with a rebound. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Smith inside.
It's stolen away.
Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Back to Durant. Shot from 12. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Durant. And it's now 23 points for Amen Thompson.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the
teams.
Said,
I can't run the offense.
Pass to Shepard.
It's a point guard. And very sensible.
Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They host the Hawks after this one, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. MP scanning the floor to the wing, right side. Looking to end this cold spell. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation is the...
2K, bro. 2K, bro. 2K, bro.